Friends, in this video, I like to do one machine on the Vulnhub, which is Droopy. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download it and do by yourself. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough said, let's just get started. We can go inside the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to identify the IP address of a target. The tool I'd like to use is net discover. And as you can see, I use object of I to specify the interface. And then use the R option to specify the network range. Let's press enter. As you can see, the IP address of the target can be discovered as 251. Then what we are going to do next is to do the map scanning. Of course, to save time of this video, I've already done the map scanning earlier. Although its IP address has been changed a bit. As you can see over here, maybe I can zoom in the terminal so you can see what's going on. I use the option like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, and then use the option of -p- to do comprehensive scan, and use the option of PN not to do the live testing, and then output the result into this file with the option of ON. From the maps, we can tell that the target has only one open port, 80, running HTTP service, and also from the default script scan with the HTTP service, we know that the target has robots file available. Later we can check it manually. So what we are going to do next is to do the enumeration both manually and automatically. Let's launch our browser to do the manual enumeration first. We can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. As you can see, we are prompted by this. I think from, at the bottom we can know that the CMS of the target is Droopy. I think I've already done the Droopy machines in other videos if you have already followed my channel. Here we can check, for example, we can check whether this target has weak credential vulnerability. For example, admin as username and admin as password as well. Login failed. Also, we can use the login bypass technique. Password, login failed. And as always, we need to check the source code of this page because sometimes the source code of this page can reveal some sensitive information in the comment below, which we cannot see in the page, right? However, this case, we cannot get anything like that. Also, we need to check, of course, from the map scanning, we can tell that already this target has robots file ready or available. As you can see, so many disallowed entries, sorry. However, this one caught my attention most, changelog, because such text file will contains the version information, so we can access. We can use the Q to download or retrieve this file. As you can see, we got the content back, and we can scroll back to the top, and then we can get the version of this Droopy. All right, a lot of information about the changelog. So maybe the Droopy is 713. We can copy this information onto our notebook. Next, we can, before we try to find the vulnerability related to this version, we need to do more enumeration. For example, we can use Nickel to do the enumeration. You know, Nickel is, it's very useful too when we deal with the web application, because it can reveal a lot of information about the target. For example, like the version information, the header information, also some common files or directories. Of course, this case, we have already know most of the information during the manual stage and a map scanning. Okay, so next we can use GoBuster to do the directory enumeration with dir command to do the directory enumeration, and use the option of U to specify the URL of the target. Let's autocomplete the command. This case, the Nickel cannot discover anything else besides the directories or files. We have already know that. Okay, to save time, I will not wait. So what we are going to do next, we need to check, or we need to test whether this target has vulnerability with the version of CMS, right? So we can use such a sprite utility, Droopy. Yeah, a lot of output. So even we can notice immediately the Metsprite has some modules for the Droopy. So before we try to use or utilize other exploits, maybe it would be smarter or maybe wiser. We use the Metsprite to make the exploitation first. So let's launch our Metsprite console. And then we can search Droopy. Yeah, different modules available. And of course, when I did the machine the first time, I tried one by one. For example, this one and this one, but all of them failed except this one. We can copy the module name or the path, and we can use this default payload, and then we can show options to see how many fields are required to configure. I think we need to set localhost to our Kali Linux. Set local port number to 555, which is one of my favorite port number. Set remote host to the target. I don't think we need to configure anything else. So we just run it. The Met per session one opened, which means that this module is working well. So now then we can get the command shell session. All right, we can run the command shell to get the command shell session, and we can spawn the bash session. Python 2 is there. Import pty spawn. And then we need to do the local enumeration, right? For example, first of all, we need to check how many users. Yeah, GS user. I think we cannot get anything important from this directory, right? So what we are going to do next, also we can check the kernel information, a bit old, right? 3.13. So how to do? I think we can use such a sprite to check if there is any local exploit for this version of kernel, and you can try one by one, but this one can work according to my experience. So we can use such a sprite with option of M, and then we can set up the web server to upload this code already used. all right, which is fine. So now we can navigate to temp directory, and then use wget to upload. And then we need to compile this exploit, which is a C code. If you don't know how to compile, we just cut out this file, and usually the exploit code contains instruction how to compile. Yeah, as you can see, very simple. GCC is compiler and output this file. Okay, so now we just press enter, no problem, and we can run this exploit. As you can see from the banner, we are successful. Now we can navigate to root directory. Yeah, we don't need to retrieve root flag. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.